welcome to Michaela Makes. Today it is a very chilly Sunday morning here in South Dakota, and I'm an Alaskan telling you that. I think I've gotten acclimatized to the warmer weather. Today I'm going to actually be making something very practical for me right now as I've started on my little YouTube journey. I have a camera for my overhead shots, and the weight of it, I've got like a curved arm. I'll show a picture of it, that'll make more sense. But the weight of the camera, once it's curved to go overhead, causes my tripod to want to fall. So I've been using a bag of flour, all-purpose flour, to weight it down. But yesterday I put on the grocery list so I had my husband pick up 2 of those because I don't know if I'll need any in the future, and I'm going to make some like bean bags, right? But they're rice bags, and one is going to be actually just covering this bag. I will probably put it in a Ziploc just to be sure, and then I'm going to make 2 smaller ones so I have some flexibility. I have a little bit of outdoor fabric. I made a clothespin holder, I'll put a picture in, for our clothesline, and I have a skirt that runs around the bottom of our raised beds. I'll take a picture of that too and insert it. But so I do have a little bit of outdoor fabric, and why I want to use outdoor fabric versus quilting cotton. One, my quilting cotton is for, you guessed it, quilting. And second, I want this to be durable because they're going to get kind of chunked around, right? Not that quilting cotton isn't durable, it is, but I just want this to be a little bit extra. So I am going to use an outdoor fabric, and I have a couple options. This, which I love. I am a color, more color girl. Brighter the better. I don't know if I have enough, but I have that. I have this. I was going to make a little table topper for our outdoor table. Little strawberries. It's cute, and it's an outdoor, so that could be. And then I have this, which is the fabric that's underneath our raised beds. This I think is overkill, and it's super stiff, and I'm gonna need these to be like, blobs hugging around little legs of tripods and things. So I think this one is out, but it's in my little stack of outdoor fabric, so I'll hold that one. So it's kind of down to strawberries or daisies. I'm gonna really have to figure out, do I have enough? And if I have enough, ooh, it's looking good. If I have enough, it's gonna be the daisies. That'll be what I do. So I'm gonna get started on this project. I'll film it, I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch all the silly stuff and me just sewing away, but I thought you might wanna come along for the ride. In case you wanted to know what this fabric is, it's so cute, it really is. It's more than strawberries. It's strawberries and blueberries, but it's Berries and Blossoms by Jess Phoenix. So I don't have the name of this one. If I find it, I'll definitely put it in here, up top. I'll tell you what it is. I got this quite a while ago, so I don't have any salvage that says anything on it. when my husband got the rice yesterday, he reminded me about when COVID hit. I had bought, I think I bought it on Amazon, like a 50-pound bag or 50 pounds of rice. It's an obscene amount of rice. And he was just like, what in the world are you doing? You know? And I'm like, well, we're gonna need it because we do eat a lot of rice, but it was an obscene amount. And then I remembered that at some point we were well stuck into COVID and we couldn't find flour anywhere. And one of his coworkers had flour or found flour and came over onto the porch and dropped us off some flour, and we traded him flour for rice. And here I am now making rice a beanbag. This is kind of crazy, but if it hits again, I know where to find some rice. I just remembered the other thing I did during COVID is I ordered 2 cases of toilet paper. You're gonna remember why, right? And I ordered it, and he was like, what is going on? What is in your brain? I'm like, we're gonna need it. And I hear they're out at the stores. And that is one thing we still do. We still get our toilet paper online, Amazon, a case at a time. It's for no reason now, but it's just something we've kept up. If you have something crazy that you've kept up, that you started doing during COVID and you still do it now, tell me in the comments. There's nothing too crazy, believe me. All right, there are my rice bags for my camera equipment. Turned out good. Big heavy one. This one will probably get used the most, but I wanted to have some other options. Well, that was a super easy project to do. Hope you liked my little COVID stories. I think that whole thing took me 20 minutes maybe, and they're gonna come in handy. So thanks for hanging with me.